You've just been told you have multiple sclerosis. It's surreal, like stepping into an alternate reality, with your doctor suddenly speaking a new language. Suddenly, you've got a lifelong subscription to random numbness, wobbly balance, and a brain that sometimes buffers like bad Wi-Fi. Telling people? It's like explaining Game of Thrones to your grandma. Everyone's confused, a little scared, and hoping you'll just get better soon. The physical stuff is wild, but the real challenge is the silent emotional battle inside. You're suddenly the patient, the expert, and, if you're lucky, the comedian. Humor helps. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. And trust me, there will be moments when you really want to. Your body's got its own agenda now, and you're the only one with a ticket to this ride. The secret? Be honest. And a little bit funny. It helps. More than you know. Hey, before we dive into your emotional toolkit, let's make this a two-way street. If you're finding this helpful, or if you've ever struggled to put your story into words, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk. If you have your own MS moment or advice, we'd love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments below. You never know who you might help just by sharing. Remember, this isn't just my story, it's ours. Let's build a community where no one has to face this alone. So, subscribe, and let's keep the conversation going. Before you tell anyone, get your emotional toolkit ready. Don't do it on a bad day. Give yourself time to process first. Use I statements. I feel misunderstood when, instead of you don't understand. Have a one-sentence MS elevator pitch. My immune system attacks my brain, so I get weird symptoms. Bring backup, pamphlets, websites, videos. Let the experts explain the science. Manage expectations. This isn't a one-time talk, it's an ongoing conversation. Some people will get it, some won't. Be patient and have a calm response ready for the kale smoothie crowd. You're the captain here. Steer the conversation. And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Ready? Pick a calm, private time. Definitely not at a family dinner or over text. Start simple. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I'm learning to manage it, and I have a great team. Use analogies. My brain's Wi-Fi is spotty, or my battery only charges to 40%. Explain the invisible stuff. I look fine, but some days my body just won't cooperate. Let them know your actions aren't about them, it's the MS. These analogies make the invisible visible and help keep relationships strong. Honesty and clarity go a long way. That's how you drop the MS bomb, without blowing up your relationships. Let's role play for a moment. Imagine a conversation, a totally real, not at all made up conversation. This is how I might explain MS to a friend. I tell my friend Dave, "Hey Dave, I need to tell you something, I have MS." It's a heavy sentence, I know. It's not always the wheelchair thing. That's a common misconception. It manifests differently for everyone. The symptoms, the severity, it's all over the map. I often use tech analogies to help people understand. My brain sometimes freezes up just like a computer that's overloaded, and my legs, well, they lag like dial-up internet on a rainy day. It's frustrating to say the least. Dave, being a good friend, starts to connect the dots. "So that's why you bailed on that hiking trip we planned?" "Exactly. It's not just being tired, Dave. It's like my entire power supply suddenly shuts down without warning. Like someone just pulled the plug. I know I look fine most of the time, but under the hood, things are often held together with duct tape, crossed fingers, and a prayer." Dave, ever the supportive friend, asks, "Okay, well, what can I do to help? What do you need from me?" I tell him, "Just be patient with me. Some days I'm the life of the party, full of energy and ready to go, and some days I'm a sloth, glued to the couch and moving in slow motion. And help me laugh about it, okay? My brain is currently convinced that my foot has fallen asleep, and honestly, that's kind of hilarious." Dave laughs, shaking his head. "Your brain is definitely a jerk sometimes, but don't worry, we'll handle it together." And just like that, the elephant in the room starts to shrink. It doesn't disappear completely, but it becomes manageable. That's the power of a real, honest conversation. It might be a little awkward at first, but ultimately it works. Communication, understanding, and a little bit of humor can go a long way. You've had the talk. It's a big step, acknowledging a significant part of your life and sharing it with others. But it's just the beginning, the initial ripple in a pond. Because people will have questions, forget things you've told them, and process this information at their own pace, in their own way. Keep communication open. Create a safe space where dialogue can flourish. Let them know it's okay to ask anything, even if it feels awkward or uncomfortable. Honest questions are a sign of engagement. Someone inevitably will say, "Have you tried yoga?" or some other unsolicited advice, or, "But you look so good," completely missing the point of what you've shared. Take a breath, use humor when appropriate, and respond calmly and with patience. "Thanks. It takes a lot of work to make exhaustion look this fabulous." A little self-deprecating humor can diffuse tension. People will react in all kinds of ways, some expected, some surprising. They might cry, get angry, withdraw, or even try to minimize your experience. Remember, their reaction is ultimately about them, their own fears and insecurities, not about you. Give them space to process. Acknowledge their feelings without necessarily agreeing with them, but don't take it on yourself to fix them or manage their emotions. Set healthy boundaries. The ultimate goal is to cultivate a support system that truly works for you, where you feel understood and validated. Good, open communication has the power to turn fear and misunderstanding into empathy and genuine understanding. Share your story, in your own way, when you're ready. It might feel awkward at first, but it often leads to deeper, more authentic connection with the people in your life. And if all else fails and you're just completely overwhelmed, just say your brain's Wi-Fi is down. You'll get back to them when it reboots. It's a perfectly acceptable temporary escape. Multiple sclerosis sounds like a supervillain, right? But it's just your immune system attacking your nerves, scrambling signals like a bad Wi-Fi connection. Symptoms are all over the place: numb feet, blurry vision, exhaustion that makes stairs feel like Everest. The hardest part? Most symptoms are invisible. You look fine, but inside it's chaos. Explaining this is tough. People see you sitting on the couch and think you're fine. Error 404. Complaint not found. Sharing isn't about pity, it's about understanding. Keeping it secret is exhausting, like hiding an elephant in your apartment. Letting people in helps them help you. It's about saying, "Hey, my brain's Wi-Fi is spotty today," and having them get it. You don't need everyone to be an expert, just to know you're not being weird for fun. That's all you really need.